discretion is advised.
If you just know you're that girl,
yeah,
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
There you have it, child. That's why I feel like I'm the T. I feel like I'm the T because I work at being the T. Like, no shade. I'm not the T just because a bunch of bitches like me and live for me because we all homegirls. I'm the T because I'm the motherfucking T. And that's just sad. I mean, that's just what it is. People legit in the world love to live for foolishness. Love to live for foolishness. Love to live for your bald head homegirl that just bald head whole shit. It's clear that I'm working at being the C, so girl, let me be the C. Like, give me that. Give me my flowers.
Hello everyone. Hello, bitch. Okay. Before we get started, can everyone hear me and see me clearly? Yes, honey. Throw a scale of justice in the chat, honey, if you can see and hear a bitch. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't done so already, everybody. Okay. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell. That way you're updated, honey, every time I'm coming to you. Every time I'm coming to you. Okay. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, shame on you, bitch. You can look me up at YB Speaks. And also, if you're so inclined, follow my business page at Tika Naturals. I have some things coming soon, okay? And the only way to be updated on, some of the best natural organic, skincare products, hello God, is to make sure that you are in the know, honey, all right? And to be in the know is to follow, bitch, okay? Subscribe, all of the things. All right. What's up, Lex? What's up, Jace? How you doing? Amar, how are you? Everyone coming in the building. Hello. And everybody that will be coming into the building. Shout out to the replay gang and the girls that will be late because, when you serve truth and justice, bitch, you get shadow banned. Your videos don't get suggested. So that's why I always try to stress, share, engage in the platform. Liking a video does a lot, everybody. It does a lot. It actually helps you get into the suggestions a lot more on YouTube and on other social media platforms. And if you like to, you don't have to, child, make your little clip of your favorite part and, share it to your social media as well. That way more people can get into the court of truth and justice. Okay? All right. Thank you, Lex, for letting me know that I am heard by all. I am seen by all very clearly. All right? So, yes, I am late in, with my, review, my thoughts and opinions on The Crew Dallas. Today we will also be talking about the shit we do for love this season, girl, or the lack thereof. Okay. And we'll also be talking about the Chasing Dallas, the official trailer, bitch, that was just released on this past Thursday. We're also going to be getting into some things, girl. I will be spilling some tea. Or should I say alleged tea, okay? We will be going there today. And after that, we will also be talking about Reese G, honey, has said, girl, I did say I was gone, but I am back. I'm not going to let these other girls shun me away from the web series world. So let me go ahead and finish what I started with the second season of The Retreat. So they dropped a teaser trailer for that. So we're going to get into that as well and have a little, piece of conversation. Okay. So again, welcome to the building, honey. Y'all are going to gag at the tea. Trust, girl. I might ruffle some feathers, but bitch, when you have to serve truth and justice, you have to serve truth and justice. And that's our motherfucking period. Okay? Girl. Let's just say, let's just, to get y'all ready to, how we clickbait the girls. I'm not clickbaiting. I'm going to go ahead and make you stay for all of this. Because if you want that tea, you have to stay for all of this. Trust me, it'll be worth it, girl. Girl. Girl, the kids is going to hate me, but I don't give a fuck. Because, girl, let's just say my favorite tagline, girl, the fakery, the fuckery, and the fraudulence of it all. Girl, please. Girl, please. Okay. Of course, at Tiki Naturals, honey. Hello. Lip balm. All right. Okay, so the Crew Dallas. Let's get into that real quick. Okay. I do apologize that I did not give episodial reviews. Luckily, it was a quick, swift piece of justice. Believe there was like 6 episodes. Please do not get me wrong on that, honey, okay? I did watch them. Now, I have to say this. The things that I liked, right? I sound like Imani Van Zap now, child. The things that I liked, production quality was really, really good. I enjoyed the visuals of this show. What's up, Woody? How you doing? What's up, Shed Pearl? What's going on, everybody in the building? Thank you for coming through, honey, okay? I really enjoyed the visuals of the show. One of the unique things about the show, the production quality that I really lived for was, and that I have not seen anyone else do, is having the confessional and the live, not live, obviously, but the scene in the background. Like you can hear both, you know what I'm saying? But it's turned down so you can hear what's going on in the confessional. That to me was very unique, and that's what separated the show from all the other shows, in my opinion, when it comes down to confessionals. I really, really live for that. Now, if we start seeing the girls out here biting that style, we know where it came from. Wuda, since you are in the building, was that your idea? Whose idea was that? No matter whose it was, I really live for it, and I think it added a step above, girl, for the kids. Okay, that should now be the standard. But like I said, if we see it anywhere else, bitch, we know where it came from. So shout out to the Crew Dow, shout out to Wuda Lee and everybody who partook in that, honey. Okay, that was cute. The sound was good. I'm not gonna lie, there were moments. The sound was a little in and out, but overall, I feel like I understood everything clearly. It is difficult a lot of times, especially when we are doing this ourselves. We do not have a big budget. Canceling out background noise. There were moments where cars and people and things and just there was noises that and I was watching most of the season with my headphones in, so I had to like cut those parts down before my eardrums were to bust. But it wasn't that bad though. You feel me? It wasn't that bad. Season 1 of Dallas, I'll never remember. I feel like I was going to have to use my medical insurance, bitch, to go get my ears looked at, to get surgery done on my eardrums, because that wind scene, I forget like who everybody that was involved in that, but that wind scene, bitch, almost took me out. It was a literal hurricane developing in my goddamn brain. I just could not deal with it. But if we're comparing it to other people's first times around, I'll have to definitely say that I feel like audio, visual, the whole production quality of it all was very stellar. A lot of the girls' first times, there's a lot of mistaketh. Bitch, okay? A lot of mistaketh. So I did live for that. Just trying to separate the brand apart from any other. Amen. And like I said, if you see it elsewhere, y'all got to pay homage, child. Y'all got to give the Crew Dallas the shout out that it deserves, because they gave it, okay, when it came to the confessionals and the uniqueness of what I was talking about earlier. Now, I do want to talk about the setup of things when we're talking about the concept, the storyline and everything else. I'm going to have to be completely honest here. In terms of Antonio and Eric, I do not feel as if Eric, for one, was not needed, required, or desired in this life or the next. I do feel like Antonio, in some ways, was needed to give the show a little bit of personality. And that is really subjective to how you're trying to view this particular type of web series, right? And I say that because If we were to remove Antonio and Eric from this group, I think I would have liked the show better because getting a chance to see the dynamic of Woodley and his other friends, his real friends. Let's just tell the truth on that. We have Zell, we have Kendu, we have Whitney, right? Those personalities, I believe, are the majority in our community. Does that make sense? Like the older queen, and I hate to say the older queen, the more balanced queen, the one who has done the self-discovery. Bitch, we done been messy, we've been there and done that. We know how to go there, but we done grown too far and beyond, girl, to still be, being messy and carrying on the way Eric James and Antonio was kind of carrying on. So seeing that dynamic made me feel like, me personally, I could have done without those two because I was very invested in seeing like a different type of gay person. Let's just tell the truth, gay black male that I can resonate with. I resonate with Kendu and his balanced behavior. I resonate with Zell and his chill demeanor. I resonate with Whitney and his like, girl, we got to come together. I resonate with all of that. Right? So, and I feel like this too. Let's tell the truth. Wuda, I love you down. But because we have not had an opportunity to get to know you like that, yes, you come from Chasing Dallas, but there was not much of you to get to know in Chasing Dallas. And I get it. You're a private person. You're not with a lot of the shenanigans that a lot of the girls be with to just open up like that and be looked at as a buffoon. I understand that and I respect that. But because of that reason, it was hard to become emotionally invested in particular story, in your storyline to be specific. But the link between everybody in the group, a lot of that stuff just did not make sense to me because, again, without Eric James and Antonio, where was that factor at outside? And again, we could have done without mess and drama because, mind you, it would have, unfortunately, we're dealing with alleged tea from a million years ago. And I always say this when I talk about Chasing Dallas and how Reese G and them, they prolong storylines, they bring up tea that none of us were really purview to. And if I had to be honest here, the whole recording thing seems like, I hate to say this, girl, but it is on your name, Reese G, child. It seems like a very Reese G move. And because of that, I also dated all of these possible instances where you were recorded back to that timestamp, that time period, which makes me believe this was, again, a million years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please feel free, because I don't know every fucking thing. But I'm just trying to connect all of the dots, and that's what made more sense to me. We did not get to hear this recording, although you did have a conversation. You claim to have had a conversation with someone who had a copy of the recording, or not the recording, but just a copy of what it is that person and Antonio were discussing. And I'm going to go back to what I said about the Reese G situation and recording and all these different things. It really sucks that we have to kind of like vet our people like that. We have to really be extremely cautious on how we're speaking and who the fuck we are speaking to. The fact that we have to police our conversations that much because a bitch is out here possibly recording us, and in what capacity, for what reason, I have no idea. Like, child, this is the gay spy games or something, girl. Like, just make all of that make sense to me. Like, the fact that people even, again, have to police their conversations with people that they, associate themselves with, whether you're a friend, whether you're a business partner, no matter what you are. Like, girl, like, seriously, you got to record me? That right there should give you all you need to know about a person. That way you don't have to fuck with them no more, because obviously they're not meant for you, they're not for you, or what you are for. Hello, they are just trying to get in and get what they can and get the fuck on, and we don't have time for bitches like that. Getting into Eric James again and Antonio, I'm quite sure that whether you're good Judies or not, y'all seem like a bunch of queens that love to talk, right? Oh girl, he's into me. Oh girl, we talking. So I'm quite sure that Antonio spoke to Eric James about his, possible love interest or, whatever child with Zell, right? So for Eric James to then go ahead and put a move on Zell at the club thinking that shit is sweet girl, that just takes me back to the mind frame that I feel like a lot of these ghetto ass queens be having in their mind frame because you can't get trade. Because mind you, that trope is unfortunately on Eric. Reese G spoke about him and his alleged filth, a long time ago during that retreat and that season of Dallas. He let us know that Eric James is very frisky, allegedly that Eric James lives, for trade and he will do anything for trade. And he's basically a whore. Okay, let's just tell the truth. I was saying all of that when I just could have simplified that. They say he's a whore girl. She's a free for all. And a lot of the mistakes a lot of the gays make in the community is thinking that because someone has a man or because someone has a piece of trade and you think it's a free for all, that man is probably only interested in that one queen, bitch. That doesn't mean that man is going to be into you because he's into that queen. Or because a man is into gay men, doesn't mean he's into all gay men. Okay? So, and not even just that, where is your respect? Where is your boundaries? Even if you didn't know about Antonio's possible involvement with this man, why would you even think that it's okay to just cross that line and just to kiss somebody, to push up on somebody? Zell seems like he's very capable of defending himself. He's not out here, oh girl, he's not falling on the ground and running away into the midst of his own candles, bitch. Okay, he seems like he can handle himself. For someone to use the words they feel like that they were sexually assaulted, even though that was the wrong wording, I really do feel like there had to be some type of aggression involved in this so-called kiss, right? For him to even go there to that level of extremism, he felt something from you that did not feel right. So you probably did. You were drunk, girl. A lot of these queens get drunk and they get bold as hell. And they think they can get out here and take on the world. No, God. And you ran up on dude and dude declined your advances. And you in turn feel some type of way and you were mad that tea was released. And because your homegirl Antonio's over here, you want to put on a show and be overly defensive, trying to play the victim. All that did was tell me and possibly every other viewer, again, if you can see the forest through the trees, bitch, because I know there's a lot of retards in the world, you can see that was just him in self-preservation mode. He was embarrassed. So she threw her little mimosa child like she always does, starts shit, and then vacates the premises. So I don't know, girl. I just, that was very messy bottom behavior to me. I feel like I wonder too, because there was a scene where Eric and Antonio in the beginning were talking, and Eric was like, "Child, I remember we was at the pool," and Antonio tried to hurry that comp, like, "Girl, okay, I remember now. Shut the fuck up." It makes me feel like, what was going on at that pool? What was going on at that pool? Because it seemed like Antonio wanted to hush that conversation up real quick. Oh yeah, girl, I remember. Let's move on to the next thing. Child, what happened? Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt it. Zell handled it like any other person, pushed the person away. He should have apologized and moved on. Period. Period. Except when your advances are not warranted. And honestly, it shouldn't take for someone to tell you. Body language, energy, vibe will tell you everything. Bitch, I don't want you. You're not needed, required, or desired. I want no parts of you, bitch. I don't even want you in my area. I don't even want you hovering in the ether of my life. I want you to be gone. You can tell when someone is not interested. Woodley says, the recording was some time ago. Unfortunately, I learned a valuable lesson when it comes to trusting people. Amen, child. You cannot trust everyone, honey. These hoes are out here to use and abuse, honey, okay? Hello. Hey, YB. Antonio is good for TV, not in real life. That's the thing I have to say, though, about this particular show. I feel like Antonio should not, he could be on another show. I'm going to be real, Buddha. As I'm watching the show, I became more invested in your friends and their storylines and their life, their demeanor, their mood, their vibe, their energy. I really do feel like this show would have been 10 times better if we could have just had them. Maybe sprinkle two other well balanced queens up in that bitch real quick. And it would have been a really good show for the grown gays, for the ones that actually have respect and dignity, for the ones who ain't with all that mess and throwing drinks and, throwing the rock, hiding the hand child, actually throwing the rock, getting in the car and running and hightailing it out of here, girl. Bitch. Come on now. Come on now. What's up, Migar? Welcome everybody into the platform. Sister Suge, Avery, honey. Hello, how are you? Yes. Yes. Okay, hold on one second. Let me drop that for y'all. Oh, shit, where is it? Oh, I'd have to. Okay, hold on one second. Uh, yeah. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Okay. What happened? Okay. Okay. Let me do that. Hey, everybody. Here's the Cash App if you would like to bless the platform, honey, okay? What's up, Kat? How you doing, boo? Hey, hey, hey. Yes. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? Yes. You said you heard most of the storylines on the Crew Dallas was fake, child. Girl, Wuda, what do you have to say about that, honey? What's up, Christian? How you doing? I miss your skinny ass. Looking good, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Again, welcome everybody to the platform. But yeah, I really would have enjoyed just seeing that mature group. Now, granted, the multitudes may not have lived for that because we live in the world of mess, drama, foolishness, fuckery, and that is what people are attracted to. I understand that, but who is going to set the standard? Who is going to say, you know what? Let's try something different. It's okay. And I was looking on Chasing Reality's thing, right? And I noticed the Trey Howard show did not do that well numbers wise. A lot of the shows that are outside of the usual suspects, child, Hello God, the Chasing LAs, the group girls, the RHOA vibe moments, anything that is following someone else's life or like getting into the nitty gritty or like even the Lauren England, I think that only did well because it is Lauren England. People are infatuated with that bitch. So that show did pretty well, but when you really look at the numbers compared to the actual web series shows that they have on the platform, they don't do even halfway as good. And I say that to say, when do we stop looking at numbers and just say, you know what, like even the shit we do for love, like we'll get into that conversation after I'm done with this, but like I feel like a lot of the shows that have a beginning premise for something different, they feel the need to over time become more salacious in nature, to become more jaw dropping when it comes to drama. And I feel like that takes away from your original premise. And I felt like with Wuda Lee, that this show, again, I would love to know, was it whose idea was it to bring on Antonio and Eric? Because to be honest with you, I'm surprised if that was your choice, because Wuda nature doesn't seem like he's into messy shit. Even in the show, was pretty much the same all around with everybody. He just wasn't here for the fuck shit of it all. Because you're not going to be out here having the kid look bad. You're not going to be out here selling these wolf tickets without any real things to put up for it, girl. Hello, God. You're not going to have me looking any kind of way. So it makes, I wonder, was it really Luda's idea to bring on Eric and Antonio? Because it doesn't seem like yo Stilo, honey. I'm just going to tell the truth. It was very weird to see them on the show. And to know that those two were kind of, again, because everybody's looking for drama, I feel like they kind of carried the show in a way. And I hate to say that because for me, I already gave my opinion. I feel like the other girls carried the show with their calm demeanors. But I will say this too, girl, like, bitch, after one or two maybe chances with me, and I haven't tried, I'm not going to be trying to call for kumbayas. Some people aren't meant to mix. And I also want that made me remember this. I wanted to tell you this, Luda. Sometimes you can't mix old friends with new friends. It's just not always going to work that way. There's going to be some animosity. Who knows who better? This bitch trying to find a spot to fit in. These hoes shading each other. Like, you can always potentially turn kind of the way that it did. Because if you're my good friend of many years and we're like really those bitches, and some new girl comes in and you're telling me that there's beef, I'm whooping that hoe ass. Or we're going to excommunicate that hoe. Let's just tell the truth. We're going to have to John Wick that hoe. And if you don't do nothing about it, especially when I press upon that hoe, I'm probably going to be done. I'm going to have a problem with you too. So that's why I'm saying it's because you got some real ride or dies out here. Okay? Some people are bitches. But you got some real ride or dies out here in the world. So if Zell, Whitney, and Kendu, I've known y'all for many plus years, and we on that level, and a bitch like Eric comes in and does some fuck shit, we gonna whoop that hoe ass. We gonna drag that hoe through all of the seas of life, bitch. Okay? Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, girl, the Black Sea, bitch. We're gonna the Nile River, bitch. We're gonna yes, we're gonna be wearing that hoe out through all the seas of life. Period. The Arctic, all that shit. Bitch, we gonna even take a pit stop towards the Philippines, girl. Hello. Brush your face up against some of them big ass monsoons and shit that be developing out there. I'm just saying though, that's the difficult part for me. But I get it. We're in a show. We're trying to be a little bit professional while still putting on the show, and you're trying not to get involved. I get it, but girl, that's why I say some of these girls can't be in like real life situations. Because bitch, me and my homegirls will wear you the fuck out. Huh, bitch. I'm just telling the truth. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get into Trey's show. I just am in that place where I'm not trying to consume a lot of, web reality television shows. But, for the most part, I definitely did live for this show. Again, the concept was a little bit, I understood the concept, but visually speaking and just seeing all these different elements at play, I honestly could have done without Eric and Antonio. I really could have. And it's no tea, no shade. It's my it would be my preference to have removed, especially Eric. Like, girl, I'm surprised no one's wore your ass out by now. You're gonna learn your lesson one of these days. Yeah, you're gonna learn your lesson one of these days. Anything else I wanted to discuss about the Crew Dallas? Not really. I think I got out what I needed to. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a breakdown, just an overall thoughts. If there is going to be a season 2, tweak it if you can. Again, I'm not the end all be all, but I definitely think a conversation, with everybody needs to be had about like, where is this vision really going? What essence are we really trying to capture? How can we continue to further be different and set ourselves aside from everybody else? Because when we're throwing drinks and we're drama, it reeks of everybody else. When I think of the Crew Dallas, I think of people who genuinely fuck with each other, people who have real lives, people who are, enjoying their weekends, people that are partying together. They know each other very well. There's no fighting. Can we just get something like that? Please. Please. And some of these queens, I really hope that y'all are paying attention and watching how not to be in this life, how not to be a bad friend, how not to be a whore. It's okay to be a whore, but it's not okay to be pushing up on your friends' niggas. Hello, it's not okay to do any of those things. And for people that perpetuate that kind of stuff, don't get mad when it happens to you. Hello. Because I hope y'all realize you really do reap what it is that you trying to sow out here in this life. It takes away too from like connection, community, and all that shit. When a bunch of raggedy bitches are just running around here and there's no trust, there's no love. Like, where is the true friendship of it all? Is everybody just faking it to get something out of the situation with these people? Like, that is sad. When you really think about it on the upper level, child, I know, again, there's a lot of people out here in the world that are retards and they don't really try to see the forest through the trees, but like, people are really out here doing things for Klondike bars. Like, no, girl, real genuine connection, there's no price. There's no manipulation there. There's no there. Because it's real, it's organic, it's natural. You know what I'm saying? And it means something. Nowadays it just seems like we use the word associate a lot more now than we do friendship, and that kind of sucks. And the ones that do use the word friendship, either they genuinely mean it with that person, but girl, be mindful of that person because, bitch, they may not mean it for you. Okay? Little do you know they are plotting against you. Little do you know they are, bitch, they want what you have. Okay? Y'all got to be careful out here in the world. But overall, I'll give my final thoughts on it. I did like the show. Um, because I see the potential, because I know where it can go. Um, again, good job for a first time around because a lot of the girls could not accomplish anything of this feat. Um, and then another thing too, that you just bammed us. Like, can we start having shows that kind of set up the premise on where we're going? Like the Crew Dallas, right? It would have been really cute to see like an intro into like, give us the backstory and show us it visually in your storytelling as you're bringing the cast together. Um, I can only imagine what Kendu was thinking his whole experience because he seemed like the more of the, and Whitney too. Like, girl, what you got us around, girl? Like, these bitches out here throwing drinks. Like, you really trying to have us go to jail, girl? Like, that's how I be looking at my friend. Like, girl, you really want me to go to prison? Girl, you want me to be prisoner 8, 4, 5, 6, and 7, girl. Like, you want me to go to prison to set me up around those two? Like, Antonio, again, I don't want to put a lot on him, but he was doing a little, much as well. But Eric James was, girl. Anyway, but again, shout out to Woodley, shout out to everybody over there at the Crew Dallas. Again, it can't be easy, I will say that, to put yourself on Front Street, to be judged, to be looked at, to have people nick and pick at your ass. It cannot be easy, so I do appreciate the bravery. I do appreciate a lot of the people who kept their integrity in this whole situation, because sometimes show business can manipulate you to become someone you're not really. And a lot of times that can show. Yeah. All right. So moving on, girl. So the shit we do for love. Shout out to Kevon Burns. But I have to say something about this season. It is lacking in connection for me. Kevon, girl, I feel that you probably had this need in the desire in the beginning of developing this season, and you probably were like, fuck, I'm really passionate about this. But you lose me as we get into the middle of this season. And the reason you lose me is because all of these people are more distant than they ever been, and it shows. And I appreciate that no one's trying to hide the fact that, bitch, we haven't been fucking with each other in many months. I appreciate y'all not trying to sell us fakery on that level. But there is no love here. And I think you guys have gotten away from the premise of, this being like not a matchmaking, but some type of show talking about couples and relationships and, the building of friendship, the building of, love interests and things of that nature. And now it's more drama than anything. I feel like this show has lost its connection the same way I feel like a lot of web series have, because they're trying to stick to the standard of drama-filled scenes and highlighting what I would like to call raggedy bitch moments. Like, there is more to our community than the shit that we're seeing. Do you not realize that when you guys have these platforms and you guys have multiple, thousands and thousands of subscribers and followers and people that watch the show, especially people that are straight out of our community, you would then begin to think that this is the standard. This behavior is normalized across the board in the LGBTQ spaces. I don't like that. There's more to us than meets all of those eyes, bitch. And that's just period. I fell in love with the shit we do for love. Shout out to Kat, who kind of put me onto it. He was doing reviews on it. And I'm going to say this, if he don't say y'all never gave him his thanks for that, because no one else was really reviewing y'all show at all like that. Cat's Meow really put me on to that show, and I fell in love with season 1 and season 2. Season 3, not so much. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What is this season? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, this is season 3. And we waited a million years for this shit. There's obvious cast disconnections here. Due to the fact that there was plenty of shade thrown during the off season, and even during the ending of season 2, there was a lot of that going on, a lot of cattiness, a lot of the girls, you said this, you said that, just a bunch of faggotry, bitch. Okay, I don't know. I just feel like y'all just lost y'all way. There's something lost here. And Kevon, I gotta say this too, baby. I don't know if you've lost your zest, and I can understand that. I'm there all the time when it comes to doing just what I do. And you produce and do all kinds of shows and shit like that, right? So your stress level's way beyond mine. So I can only imagine. But maybe it is time for you to take a break, especially a creative break, and see what it is, what you need to really be doing. Because this season is a lot of lack, and I just feel like it was thrown. There was no real marketing either to it. There was no real promotion for it at all. The views are extremely subpar. The comments are ripping Kevon apart for his demeanor, his personality towards people when they have something to criticize about the show. And I also say this, like, when you lack professionalism, people don't want to support your brand either. Even with Indario. We all love Indario, but even when Indario gets into his shady bag sometimes, it's kind of off-putting. You keep your fucking eye on the prize. Stay the course. Do not sit around here and comment and get involved with all of the drama outside of what it is you're trying to do. Let these bitches talk. Let your get back be your project that you're working on. That's how you shut bitches up. Not getting on live, not joining other platforms to spew your filth, your anger, your hate, your rage towards everybody. Stop doing that. You just keep on fueling the fire, and then now you're known to be that bitch, and not the right type of bitch either. You become the one that people despise. Not everything desires a comment. And I was going through the comments in a lot of the episodes, and Kevon is just going at it with these people. Girl, shut the fuck up. You are the captain of your ship, bitch. You don't pay everybody else no mind. You have a ship to steer. We don't have time for all of that. And it shows your immaturity and lack of emotional intelligence. And people prey on that. Period. You have a lot of good things here. We don't no longer focusing. And D'Angelo, where the fuck is your lispy ass coming from? Like, you were we saw you in the first 2 episodes, and after that you were gone. And then now you have beef with Ra Ra, and then you have beef with child, what's his name? I will find a way to get Bishop Hammond girl. Yeah, Travis. You know, like, what's up, Denny? How you doing, boo? And welcome everybody into the building. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. I just wanted to finish some of these thoughts on the shit we do for love real quick before we get into it. But it's just like now Rob going through it, and then where's this tea that I want to know what's going on between Damien spilling some tea about Rob or his relationship. Was there threesomes going on, girl? Were y'all inviting girls into the bed? Like that's what I got from that. And because there's no clear understanding, I know we have more episodes to get into before the season finale, but it's just like, girl, I would like to know. There's again when y'all hoes are cross talking and pillow talking with all these bitches, and you got to come to work and these your cast members are supposed to be your friends. I question everything. And stop talking about things we can't see, things that we don't get a chance to see. And if you are going to do it, I need backstory, girl. I know I'm a detailed bitch. Okay, I need to know. I'm like Summer Walker. I need you to know. You don't know. 'Cause you don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight. Yeah, girl. And you don't know what love is if you don't stay up all night crying. Yes, girl. Shout out to Summer Walker. That bitch just gave birth to a whole village. Okay. But and Travis, I want to talk about this real quick. I know that we need things to distract us from the reality in which we are in. And my heart goes out to you about your sister missing. But was it the right time to come back to the show then if you're dealing with all of that stuff? Like, especially if we're not going to curate our relationship so that we can prepare for the show. I'm okay with y'all hoes not really liking each other. But as we're we're approaching filming, I'm going to need y'all to start getting together. That needs to be the staple for all web series. Even if your cast is still friends, get them all together in a meeting a month before filming. Girl, I'm gonna need y'all to start going out together, going over each other's houses, talking, even if you don't like the bitch. I'm gonna need y'all to build some type of rapport, some type of update on each other's lives. That way, when we start filming, it doesn't look like there's this big ass disconnect. Okay? And D'Angelo, I'm definitely gonna need you to read some books, girl, take some speech classes, because bitch, I don't know what the hell it is you be talking about sometimes. Lisa Leslie came back, I noticed too. I know I'm everywhere with this, but again, I'm not talking about episode per episode. I'm just talking about things that stuck out to me in rendering my verdict, okay? Miss Lisa Leslie, also known as Timmy, Miss Timmy girl, she came back only to drop this. She tried to drop a bomb, girl, but it's hard to drop a bomb on a bitch who walks in her whore nature. Okay, a bitch who knows who she is, a girl who already knows what her man is doing. Noelle decided to set up a meeting with Timmy and Damien, and Timmy revealed that, girl, I didn't know it at the time, but I was messing with your man. And Damien looked at these bitches and was like, okay, I already knew about that. My man already told me. I love it when a bitch can't use nothing against you, girl. When you just walk in your own awareness. Bitches are honest. Okay. And she openly admitted that her and her man are in an open relationship. So there's no there that you tried to come for me. And from what I heard was the reason Miss Timmy was in her feelings, girl, and she was trying to really be shady and nasty. And I feel like the bitch really sought out Damien's man, to be honest with you, because I heard that Damien was out here hoeing it out, girl. They said she was out here throwing that ass in a circle and trying to get all of the niggas. And going back to the last episode that I saw, apparently the real reason that Travis was over Miss Damien, honey, is because he heard that Damien was trying to be in the DMs. No, he was in the DMs, allegedly, girl, with Leon. Y'all remember that that queen bitch, Travis's so-called mate in the last season they were in. So, and Damien, I've heard this a lot. And that's why a lot of the girls are kind of upset with you, because they're saying you out here trying to press up on. You're another Eric James out here in the world, bitch. Y'all queens gonna get enough, because someone's gonna stump a mud hole in your ass about their man. Y'all gonna stop playing around. Okay? You ain't gonna run into Travis which takes him a million years to find whatever the hell is in that little ass bag of his. You're gonna meet someone who don't need to go into a bag on your ass, who's gonna put the fist of faith on your motherfucking ass. Okay? Y'all better start checking that shit. People don't realize the ramifications of being messy. When you have a brand, it really can make people rethink their initial opinion. People who tell you to clap back are not your friend. You better tell it, girl. Someone just had twins and can't even take care of the one child she got. Ooh, girl. Yes, girl. Y'all know she's something wrong with that girl. She's mentally disturbed. You gagging in the gym. Ooh, what's up, Infinite Rocket? It was the worst time for Travis to come back. He was hurt that the cast wasn't there for him. And my thing is this, though. Let's be real across the board. Are you there for them? I'm gonna be real with you. Call me a dark bitch all you want to. I don't give a damn what you're going through. If you ain't ever been there for me and we don't have that connection like that, you feel what I'm saying? I might not reach out to you, girl. I'm sorry. I just don't give a fuck. Like, we keep expecting people to reach out to us, but do you ever reach out to them? And from what people can see and what they've all said about Travis and Travis says about them is that these girls don't have any of those real connections that make them liable, obligated to do friendship type of shit, like communicate with you or to send condolences, thoughts and prayers and things of that nature. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, I'm not mad either way, to be honest with you, because Travis was right and wrong and they was right and wrong. If we don't really fuck with each other like that, then girl, again, no, they're there. You know what I'm saying? I really, it's horrible to say, but let's be real. Like, why would I hit you up? Yeah, you could have a heart, but I also look at that as like, bitch, I don't talk to you any other time. You don't talk to me any other time. Oh, just because some shit happens in your life, you know, I have to be. Oh, girl, I just want to. No, it ain't gonna work that way. We walking into a new age, bitch. Reciprocation. Hello, God, is paramount moving forward. If I don't feel it from you, you ain't gonna feel it from me. Period. You know? And honestly, like, again, we're not done with the season, but I think it's the obligation of the platform to highlight what it is that Travis, his family is going through. And who knows, this continued coverage may be able to bring some type of peace or solace to the family. Who knows, this continued coverage, girl. Let's share some of this story. Share some of his story, his family story. Let's get them in the room. Again, I know it's the shit we do for love, but you'll be standing by your title name. The shit we do for love. One of our own is going through it. His sister is missing, bitch. Okay? So let's go ahead and highlight a little bit and let's get this out here. Or at least do a little commercial. If you've seen such and such, please contact such and such. Give a little bit of history, because again, if people are emotionally invested, trust me, they're going to share and repost. So walk us into that you're going through with your sister and them. That way people are emotionally invested. They're feeling it with you. Okay? It is I know what I'm saying. Yes, it is the obligation. Hello, God. Of the platform to do that. One of your own is going through. Let us go ahead and help this young man. Because what we're going to have here is someone who's going to now not be good for the show, because they're going to be lashing out because they're going through. Again, y'all, this was public already before they even shot the season. We already were aware of what Travis was going through with his family and all the things. So I feel like Kevon should have said, you know what, Travis, is this something you really want? I don't know if this even happened, if it didn't happen. I'm just saying what I would have done. Come to these people. Girl, you really want to film for the season? If you do want to film for the season, let's go ahead and let's highlight some of these moments, because I think it's very pivotal. It's important. And it shows Travis too. I just don't want you for the mess. I want you because I care about you and I want to shed a little bit of light. Now, we may not give you a half an episode about your sister missing, bitch, but we're going to put some tidbits in there to be informative, to be, sympathetic to the T, hello God, so that we can, y'all know where I'm coming from. Shit. Okay. Shout out Infinite Rocket. Thank you for the 777, honey. The holy numbers. Hello God. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. Sending blessings from Memphis, Tennessee. Love you, boo. Oh, Memphis, girl. My heart is with y'all. Yes, honey. I got some commentary coming soon about that whole an update on the Tyree Nichols situation because, bitch, the fact that we'll get into it later. I don't want to, go off course, but because honey, I'm truth and justice, and I will stop everything I'm talking about to get into some real shit. Okay, but we're going to talk about that at another time. But thank you so much for the blessing. I appreciate it. At YB, good point. Isn't that what Dee was saying about him in their conversation? Reciprocation goes two ways. Period. Period. I had to bless the Cash App for this word tonight. Thank you so much, boo. I don't have my notifications on. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, baby. Yes. But yeah, that's all what else? And hopefully we don't see Timmy again. Noelle, apparently Noelle, child, the T is. Noelle and Kevon are at odds. Now, someone told me that Kevon and Noelle were having physical relations, allegedly. And this is what I have to say. Because behind the scenes, they're battling it out. Okay, I don't know where they're at now, but from what I heard, they were battling it out, girl. And Noelle is no longer a part of the show. He was trying to air out Kevon, girl, and that's why Kevon has turned into a mess, girl. If it is true that y'all were having sexual relations, I have to say this. Boss, you are a boss. Y'all better stop fucking y'all cast members, your employees, girl. Stop doing that. Again, this is all alleged. I don't know. A lot of people talk, girl, so we don't know what's truth. But I'm here today to give an overall, general fucking opinion. If it's not true, if it is true, nonetheless, I'm going to give you the side of it. Stop putting yourselves in these compromising predicaments. You lose credibility. You afford people to have conversations like this about your ass. You lose a lot. You have nothing to really gain. Unless you bitches are going to get married and make it public and y'all going to run the world. Stop messing with the talent. Stop messing with your employees. Stop messing with the help. Let me not even say that's disrespectful because, bitch, you are nothing without the talent. Let's tell the truth. I retract that. I apologize. Okay. I don't watch the Come Up New York, but I am going to have a little piece to say about Quran. Okay. I will have some things to say about Gemini Films when we get into that conversation about Reese and the girls and Revoice. But yeah, stop doing that, girl. Y'all get y'all shit together. We don't have time for that. There's too many tropes in the gay community about people in authoritative positions, messing around with their subordinates. No, God, it's not supposed to happen. You protect yourself. You keep your dick in your pants or your mouth where the fuck it's supposed to be. Hello, God, your tongue where it's supposed to be, bitch. You're not going to worry about someone trying to call you out, sue you, have all these other issues. Okay? Period. Now, Noelle, y'all already knew he was a firecracker. Let's tell the truth. I did like him on this season because other than that bullshit he did with Timmy, laughing in the background, if I was Damien, I would have punched his ass in the face. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have roundhouse kicked, horse kicked, Sparta kicked that bitch down all of them stairs, girl. Or out the window. Because you're supposed to be my friend, bitch. And you're sitting over here laughing and relishing in the tea of it all, or the supposed tea. Because the joke is on y'all motherfuckers. Because it seems like they were mad. They were mad, bitch. That Damien didn't give them the response they were looking for. Girl, what you thought Damien was going to sit around this bitch and start throwing chairs, tables, and shit like that around and beating your ass? No, honey, Damien's like, girl, no, we already know. We fucked all these hoes together. Yeah, I love it, girl. I love when you can't use shit against a bitch who walked in the truth of it all, girl. No matter how it make them look, bitch. Well, okay, so what, bitch? So what? We're whores. We like to do what we do when we do how we do. Okay, shit. Yeah, this scene, and that's what pissed me off about that scene. because they looked like they were genuinely upset that they could not get Damien to be moved by this supposed team. I love it. Bitch, you're not gonna. Okay, Damien said they're like, oh, I already knew that. And girl, I love it. I live for it. I really live for it. So we see Travis is in a new relationship. God bless. Hope that works out for you. Rob, supposedly him and his man James are still together. Shout out to them. Damien has a man, and obviously they have all kinds of men too. Hello, God. Shout out to them. You like it, I love it. Noelle. So Noelle and Damien had a thing going on, girl, and to me it also seems like Noelle, you've been passed around, girl. You've been passed around, girl, like Aubrey O'Day, girl, from Danity Kane. You've been passed around. No, God. Girl. But it's if you like it, I love it, girl. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Do your thing, bitch. Who else? There's this newcomer. I forget his name, but I'm going to tell y'all this. Girl. Kevon, girl, I don't know why you always cast the Cowardly Lion. No, let me not say that, because I was going to relate that to Tevin from the last season, the guy who wore the granddaddy coats, girl, those Ebenezer Scrooge outfits, girl. Hello, God. He was the peacekeeper too, girl, and the audience and people weren't feeling him, child. And I really think it was his fashions that people were like against, because first of all, girl, them oversized clothes, girl. Let me stop trying to read this child, but girl, he always like he tried to kidnap somebody, girl. That's how he dressed. Okay. Like a thief in the night, bitch. Okay. And then you have this newcomer, this young man who is now just on this whole thing about dating a younger guy and all this shit. And my thing is this. You're a newcomer yourself. That scene with him and his boyfriend in the kitchen and all that shit, like, I didn't really need all that. Why are we diving right into the nitty gritty of it? Like, girl, let this, wet the pussy. Like, work the pussy, girl. Like, let's have foreplay before we get into the real minutia of it all, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we please? Like, that's a lot of overload. I don't give a fuck right now. I don't even know who you are yet, bitch. I don't even know who you are yet. And you're pouring your drama on me with this younger guy. And obviously the way y'all even were talking to each other, like, y'all still trying to figure it out, girl. And y'all do not need to move in together. Yeah. And that's the thing about dating younger. Like, fuck younger. Okay, you fuck them, but don't date them. Don't try to build anything with a younger person, because you're going to get upset that they do young people shit. So when they're playing the game all night, when they're sitting here laughing with their friends until like 5 in the fucking morning, when they're doing all the young people shit, you're going to get upset about that. So do not get upset about that. Be mad at yourself. This is what you wanted, right? So you got to take that on. Y'all be trying to groom these young folks, girl, to make them be older and be like you and all that kind of shit. That's borderline creepy. That's borderline grooming vibes. Let these young people be young people. They're gonna have young people reactions to life when little shit happens to them. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, some young people do grow up and have a little bit more maturity and a different type of mentality, but still, I don't give a fuck how mature you are. If you're 21, 22, and you acting 21 and 22, how the fuck can I be mad at you? Stop trying to date these young boys and change them and turn them into some old depressive bitch like you. I want you to stay in the house. Girl, he's 21, 22. He want to go party with his friends and them. He want to do good rat shit, bitch. Because you want to be cuddled up with your cat at night, bitch, and eating stale pizza, girl, from Little Caesars. You want him to do the same thing as you. No, God. And then you over here inserting yourself in other people's business that's been doing this season 1, 2, and now season 3. Don't be mad when someone beat your ass on the group, girl. Period. Like, I hate people that do that. It's the same thing for me. If I'm fighting someone and someone tries to stop the fight, I'm whooping your bitch. You're next. I'm whooping your ass too. And why are you talking? Why are you in our business? Jenny said, leave Little Caesars out of this. Pizza. Yes, honey. Oh. I'm just saying though, girl, like y'all gotta find. That's why I said this season it's very lacking in connection. These scenes, oh my fucking god, are long. When it comes to place, it took y'all the end of one episode, I think the last 10 or 15 minutes, and then we get into the beginning of this episode, and it's just all this. Oh, Brian, Ryan, whatever his name is. Girl, you're really trying to serve main cast member energy this season. You came onto the show as a friend of the show in the last season, I believe, right? Now, because you have a peach, or so to speak, you are now trying to serve main cast member energy. That shit kind of pissed me off a little bit because now you are starting fires. You invited the girls here in your clubhouse, hello God, and you are premiering a video on this little ass TV with one piece of pizza for the girls. You don't even have RC Cola, bitch. You don't even have the things of the things. And how dare Travis, hello God, try to read you about not having shit at your party? Because Travis, I remember not too long ago, bitch, you had nothing. Cameron had to bring gas station chips, bitch, to fill the bellies of the girls at your party. So what I'm seeing here is I see one slice of pizza, and all of them had to cut them up into little squares, girl, and share them. And then we saw the RC Cola, bitch. I don't know if it was RC Cola. I'm just being shady. But I know there was some cheap cola there, bitch. Where is the food? When y'all do this stuff, girl, put in, girl. Like, it's nothing to go get a little platter from Publix, bitch, and get you some things, girl. It's nothing to go to the family. We're going to reread what we read Travis that one season, girl. It's nothing to go down to the goddamn Popeyes, bitch, and get the family meal. Okay? It's nothing to do. And y'all going to eat pizza. All y'all bottoms eating pizza, so we already know y'all don't care about what's going on if you don't get none that night, bitch. Okay? We know you don't care at that point, so you might as well go all in. Production, put up, girl. This is why it's important. I've noticed with the shit we do for love and things that Kevon Burns touch, where is your sponsorships? Where is someone to help balance out costs and certain things? You're not even doing a good job at that. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not trying to be mean or nasty to you. I'm just telling the truth here. You're not doing anything to elevate the platform. You still have these weird ass transitions. You still have a lot of things that are very subpar and lacking in nature. You are too advanced and ahead of the game. Weren't you the co-creator of one of the greatest web series to touch down on the YouTube platforms, bitch, Chasing Reality? And you're giving us this subpar trash. In every episode, I've not seen not one real sponsor at all. Step the game up or step the fuck out. Take a break. You can tell you need a break. Creative minds always need a break. Your lives are much harder than the rest of everybody else's. Because if you do the things right, you can afford having these scenes, girl. I appreciate y'all using free situations like outside eating or, restaurants that, are going to get a little promotion here. But who cares when you're only getting 9,000 views on an episode? Girl, I'm just saying though, we could be getting the corn. Where's the merchandise? Where are the things? So you can generate, so you can invest in the elevation of the platform. There should be no reason that's why all them bitches were angry. They were hungry. There's nothing worse in this life than a hungry bottom, bitch. Hello, God. If they're not feeding on dick, they need some motherfucking food in their stomach, bitch. Let's tell the truth. There's gas station wine, girl. You could have got them fake ass Fireball shots. They're 99 cents at the local liquor store, girl. Something could have happened. Ooh, Lex said, and don't crap on potential investors. If people want to come into your space and invest in your vision, take that. They see something in you. They're willing to put their money where their mouth is at. to help you grow your shit, girl. Sounds like someone needs to take some business seminars. I'm just telling the truth, and take your personal bias out of everything, and you'll be great. Because season 1 and 2 were muyo, whatever the fuck this shit is, muyo, whatever. Like my Spanish honey, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. That shit was magnificent. Okay, y'all was doing y'all thing. It was entertaining. It was fun. It was everything. Now we have been swallowed up by the drama whore. We don't have time for that. But that's just me, girl. I can't speak for everybody else. But it seems like the people that fuck with me also agree as well. I'm just saying, though, they could have had something, girl. It doesn't take nothing. I'm quite, girl, Jay Moore. Hello, part of Chasing Reality. Hey, girl, would you like to sponsor? Get your wine. Doesn't he sell wine now, child? The Jay Moore wine collection or whatever it is. Okay. Hey, girl, like cross promote. Girl, I can only afford so many, but if you give us some extras, we're going to make sure we do a cute little ad for you, and we're going to, spotlight your drink, in the episode or whatever the case, and be like, there's something that y'all could be doing. That's all I'm saying. Anything else? That's really it for the shit we do for love. Y'all got me lost. Y'all took away from your original premise. Y'all done wrapped it up in all this other foolishness that I personally, I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I'm going to speak for me. I personally don't give a damn for. Okay. All right. So that's it with that. Okay. So let's get into Chasing Dallas. I do not have share screen capability when I am on StreamYard on my phone, but I'm going to play it for myself. I'm quite sure most of you that are gathered here today have already seen it. So I know y'all ain't missing out on anything. Oh, that's a 5-minute trailer, girl. So I'm gonna watch this trailer and give y'all my reaction, and we're gonna talk about it.
So, okay. We haven't seen each other in 26 years, and then you hang up. The only reason you're on this show is because I left. George, we're done, George. Yeah, because I'm that bitch. I'm just a nice guy to fuck and give you major pain, man. He was giving me a everybody have their own shoot. Ting, ting, ting. That's for you. Ting, ting, ting. That's for you. I am Trey Howard. I am a stylist. You look a little Puerto Rican like me. I'm Peruvian. Where's that? I'm Peru. Oh, so I don't know where the hell this shit is. You got a boo, cause I want you. Trying to be with you, don't cost you. Whenever I meet friends, meet people, I like to get to know them, and I want to balance out what they like and what I like. Hi. Nice to meet you. I do Andre. I'm an educational consultant. That's what you say now. I'm starting on my bachelor. We have real businesses. Or, matter of fact, I have a real business. Where is it? I make real money. Google my name and Google my name and then I'm about to go. I told you I'm not with you. He can't take it. He can get out of peace. Hello, y'all. People always know this and the transition is happening. Hell, before I even know that. I remember when we were, both in the house of Gucci. Yes. I always felt with being in the Gucci's that I was like obsessed with it.
What?
I did go get my hair done, and I had read into Dior. We don't talk that often like that. Yeah, I mean, no, wasn't that. What you mean, why not? It's, I mean, he says he got an issue with you, or he Robert do this for us. Yeah. Do you feel like there's some truth to that? No. Even with me, Dad, I feel like you guys there sometimes, and I just feel like every day it's a fight. I just want y'all there, and I know I need to be there too.
That's my
So
man.
what brought you back to them? Easy. Me, like the real love. Yeah, like I just want to keep on loving me, cause I'ma be around you. You can't be leaving this away, going away with something else. Yeah. Well, my niche is, very much like, masculine, feminine. I'm the way with Dr. Bo, my wrist gon' make them grab a coat. Got them shoot, they see the ghost of talent, make them lose their hope. Wash them up with Dr. So they hands on them like I'm the Pope. I'm the way with Dr. Bo, my wrist gon' make them grab a coat. Got them shoot, they see the ghost of talent, make them lose their hope. Wash them up with Dr. So they hands on them like I'm the Pope.
Girl, what?
So,
those are some thick ass eyebrows, bitch.
Well, first off, Mike is good friends with George, so I'm sure George is gonna be there. Cause I heard he moved to Atlanta.
Girl.
I feel no. I don't know how to feel about it because I thought we were friends. You know what? Atlanta has been amazing. Like, I love the energy. There's always something to do.
I realized you moved to Atlanta. Be humble yourself.
Welcome. I get it.
No, this is nothing for me.
Yeah.
This is nothing for me.
Yeah, it has to be.
This is an add-on.
It has to be. The only reason you're on this show because I left. George, that's the only reason you're on this show. Girl, you remember we wrote your story about you going to be my friend of the show this year.
I'm on the show.
Don't get too close to this place under that makeup. That makeup is not blending. It's this group of
George.
friends that I've been hanging around with, Trey and this other guy named DeAndre. They're hosting a colors. My goal for Dallas was to open up this lounge. That's my biggest thing.
Y'all gonna make a way for Oliver.
I'm just still stuck that I'm a fan of somebody I never heard rap before. So what's that, Queen? What's that, Queen? You put it on my side. You put it on my side. I'm throwing money on you right now. And it's my ass station. You can't be talking with the more around the state. Everybody else.
Look at King Kane. I know that's right. Kira. Okay. This is what I have to say real quick. Here we are again, where young queens are in the presence of older, balanced queens. I don't like it. I'm not surprised the girls are actually really physically fighting. The other seasons of Dallas would never. I'm just saying, though. I don't like it. I'm going to watch it because Dallas is my girl, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like to see... I don't like to see that stuff anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not intrigued by that. No, not at all. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real. So at least we now know who all was on here. I also want to shout out the interview that Really B, Ebby, and myself had with Markel, the executive producer of this season of Chasing Dallas. Please, if you have not had a chance to go watch that, go to Really B TV's YouTube platform, and it is up there. I also posted a link in my community wall, so you'll have easy access as well. So please get into that. We got into some things. We broke down the cast and, named everybody and kind of like got into some of the minutiae of obviously he was, he couldn't give too much, but he gave just enough to capture us and to inform us on who the cast was and what it was going to be trying to serve. And honestly, like, I'm not here for all of that. It's saddening to see that there is a division amongst the family, and we all know that the family, if we follow Chasing, we know that Dior, Trey Howard and Robert are part of, different houses, and they're like family. So the fact that Robert, of all people, is no longer, at this point, from what we see in the trailer, he's fallen out with Dior. Trey Howard seems to have some concerns about his relationship with Dior as well. We saw the emotional toll that they took on Trey Howard in the last season of Chasing. So to see that as a continued behavior from Dior, I'm very interested to hear what his explanation is for that. Why you are not there for your children, why you are not supportive of their lives, why you're not coming around, just being a part of your family, bitch. What's that tea about? I guess we'll have to stay tuned for more, right? Kesey and Dior, what's tea? Dior, are you fucking my man? I would love to know, because the energy that I got from this trailer led on to believe that you guys are possibly a thing. I would love to know, girl. That's what it's serving me. And if that's the case, then may you all reign. Hello, God, may you reign, bitch. Okay, but all right, girl. Dior got it before I did. Okay. I don't want to talk about the new cast too heavily, but let's just tell the truth, girl. The one who said that she was an educator, I don't get that energy from you. I get, girl, I came to show these girls that I'm worthy of reality television. You said you're serving fashions. A lot of the girls in Dallas claim that they know fashion, but as we see, to you, it may be fashion, girl. But okay, girl, we going. You're giving a lot, and it seems as if you are the starter of a lot of the fuck shit. But again, we have to watch the season to know. But girl, I'm not living for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You seem a little too fire starter for me, and girl, no. The young rapper queen, that's that young shit. I'm from the hood. I'm from the projects, girl. Like, like we all preface that to let a girl know that we're not the one to play with. I don't see where there's any there. I don't like the mix of younger, immature queens, loudmouth bitches, people who start fights and wanna put their hands on people. Obviously, whoever that was stuck the shit out of Kesey. Was that Kesey? I feel like that might have been him that got stuck. You got stuck. That's what it looked like to me. You know how someone like walk up on you but look the other way and then like go in for your ass real quick? That's what it looked like happened to me. Girl, you would be drugged through the seas of life playing those reindeer games around here, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. Very aggressive. Very aggressive moments here. I'm not living for that at all. I'm really not. Y'all can miss me with that shit. I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna support, but when it comes down to those hardcore moments like that, let me tell y'all this, if you ever got to put your hands on somebody, especially a coworker, because y'all coworkers, let's tell the truth. If you're not friends, if it's social associates, coworkers, bitch, if anything, right? Y'all got to put your hands on people. You press that much, you got to put your hands on somebody, girl, it'll be over for you. Y'all forget some of these girls have professional corporate careers, and when these cameras go off, you may end up losing that corporate career because, bitch, what bosses love to say, girl, those actions do not align with our company and our belief systems. We have to let you go. Chasing Dallas Season 4 airs February 23rd, child. I believe that will be Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I believe that is, right? Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Shout out to Markel, new executive producer of the platform. Shout out to the Chasing Reality brand. Shout out to the cast, the old and the new. I'm going to be open-minded. I'm going to try to reserve a lot of my judgments for later. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that girl because I don't really want to go in too hard so early. I'm like, I made mistakes like that before, and I'm not trying to make that mistake. I'm gonna let it play out. But from what I've seen so far, like I would take Thor's hammer against a lot of y'all bitches. To be honest with you, if I were to just judge this from the trailer and that be it, and I didn't see nothing else, a lot of y'all hoes would be getting y'all ass whooped. Period. Like for real. Moving on. Ooh, Joshua said, does Dior get dressed in the dark? He is serving a Geppetto vibe, child, with these big ass shirts and these oversized cuffs. Very Bob, I'm building mannequins or something like that. I don't know. Yes, Abby, actually I am. Episode 4, I think, comes out tomorrow night. I'm actually really living for that show. I'm living for a lot. I will be doing some conversations about that because I find it interesting how it kind of links to real shit in our reality. That's probably why you suggested it to me, because you know that I love to pick apart shit like that and have good conversations about it, baby. Okay. No, Joshua, I'm not watching that show. I don't watch anything especially major platforms like MTV or whoever, when they obviously steal show concepts and ideas without giving love and light and respect, hello God, to the people who started that shit. I'm not supporting those people. No, I'm good. Definitely not. Y'all ready for some tea, girl? Y'all ready for some tea, girl? I want to show y'all what my nephew got me for my birthday, right? He got me the Scales of Justice, bitch. Yes. And I showed that gift off because I have to reiterate who I am, what I personify, and how I want to be viewed on these platforms. You see it says YB Speaks, also known as The Judge. Girl, I have to give unbiased, hello God, opinions, hello God, thought processes, girl. I have to serve truth and justice, hello God. I give it with a third eye comedic perspective, hello God. Okay. So, without further ado, I'm going to serve this alleged tea. This pertains to G Status, ATL Hustle. Bitch. It was brought to my attention. Alleged. Again, all of this is alleged. But it makes perfect sense. I believe it was Joshua earlier in the comments that was asking about G Status ATL Hustle and this supposed deal that they have with Tubi. Well, I'm here to basically say that's bullshit. It was all a lie. Girl, stop. Girl. And this is why I believe it, right? Oh my God. I believe it because it's all smoke and mirrors, girl. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all. If the girls knew that I am not done with this season yet, and I have been promising, right? That it's gonna come out, and it does not come out. You already know the public opinion, girl. We're going to read you for filth. We are going to read you for filth and drag you through the streets and flog your motherfucking ass. So you telling me that the announcement of this alleged Tubi deal is fake? It is not real. It has all been fraudulent. Down to the paperwork, bitch. And allegedly, there are people that are in collusion. Girl, they are aware. Girl, the coin. The coin speaks volumes, girl. The things we do. Girl. Girl. Let me say this. This boils down to being a real bitch. We love to say how real we are, how authentic we are, how transparent we are, all the things, right? Girl, if you just would have said in the beginning, due to unforeseen circumstances with filming, there will be yet another delay. Girl, go ahead and take the rocks that are being thrown at you in the streets for that bullshit. Go ahead and just take it. Because when you find yourself here in this, again, alleged situation of fakery, fuckery, and fraudulence, girl, what? Is it that serious? Girl, is it that serious? Is it that serious? Is the cast aware? More than likely, yes, because I have not heard a peep. Not that I've been trying to listen for a peep, because I'm going to be honest with you. I have a long time ago. I have no real standing problem or any beef with KL Allen or the G Status platform. My only beef is in the lies of it all. My only beef is in the fakery and fuckery and fraudulence of it all. The continuation of these storytelling lies to keep the people at bay. I don't like that type of shit. Tell the truth all the time. That way you never have to tell a lie. That way you never have to drag us on these fake ass fucking adventures of bullshit. And just because you're scared that people are going to have something to say, the backlash of it all is going to be even greater when you do things like this, allegedly. And something in me, when the announcement came that we're going to be going to Tubi, who the fuck watches Tubi, girl? Who cares? I heard the girls can go to Amazon Prime for next to nothing these days, girl. Okay, I heard the girls can go to the Fire Stick or whatever that shit's called for next to nothing these days, girl. Tubi, girl, please. That's the equivalent to the damn Bounce channel, girl, when we all had to go to when the digital converter boxes were in. Okay, like, come on. And the timing of it all, we got that long ass nothing ass trailer. 1,000,000 years old. And again, shout out to the trailer because I was in it. Thank you so much. Me and Tremel were in the trailer. I appreciate the love that G Status continues to show no matter what the fuck I have said about the platform. But I'm going to be, and this is why I have to be real. Now, I guess this is why people respect me. This is why a lot of people hate me. Because I'm going to be honest, girl, about the tea. Shame on y'all. If this is true, shame on y'all. Abby too. I actually watched that. Abby had to call his ass out about the lateness, the throughness of this show. And then we have another person, hello God, who gets in their bag of feelings, just like we talked about with Kevon, we got, and all these other producers on these shows. Y'all get so butthurt when people are saying your name and it's not what you want to hear. Sorry, baby, that's what you want to be in the public. You want to be an executive producer? You want to have your show do this? Stop telling lies about everything. Just be real about it, or just shut the fuck up. Making these grand announcements about what's not ever going to happen is only going to piss people off about what they know is not ever going to happen. And never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Just the release of this tea alone is enough to shake the tree of life, bitch. And I'm gonna let this know. I'm gonna preface this. I'm gonna preface this shit real quick for you bitches. For the bitch who comes for me, just know, please know, that's not what you want. Now, if you want to come to me and say, girl, this isn't true, and providing receipts, hello God, if you're gonna tell me it's not true with the provision of receipts, bitch, then we can have a conversation. But I don't want no one get on no platforms, no lives, no nothing, girl, and trying to drag me through the streets of life. Because baby, I have it on good authority. Hello God. Good authority. That raggedy bitch nature, behavior, all of the things, girl, that it's reeked of nastiness. Don't come for me. I'm telling you right. I'm warning you bitches now. And if you do come for me, well, that just goes to show that what is being said here today may very, very well be true indeed. Okay? I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying, though. All right. Because there's a lot of things wrapped up in this. I haven't said all that I really could or wanted to say. I'm Y'all know I'm not as salacious as some of the other girls around here. Okay? I keeps it 100. Something earlier was said in the chat. I won't confirm or deny, but hello God. Just know that. Okay? And exactly, Denny, and YB has peoples. Just know that. Thank you so much. Girl, not every shade of the girls. If she completed work, Lexi, she presented a completed work, I'm sure. Okay, yes, that's true. Hello. You cannot, and think about that. Just think about the details of what that deal would. Let's say the deal existed, right? A conversation of a deal existed, right? Me, as someone who's going to purchase a show, I need the entirety of a show, or at least a concept of the show, which would be the first season, which is fucking millions of years ago. We need something that is the standard of today. Something like a Chasing Reality. Something that is current, something that has shown progression, something that is long and strong, bitch. And we're not talking about dick, okay? We're talking about show credibility. I'm here for a response, though. If anybody wants to respond to that, I made the statement because, yes, I do not like lies. I don't like people that hover in the ether of darkness who try to sell these things. And then, girl, it's just like, my whole mission in this is not to be messy. My mission in this is to break open truth, serve some justice, and hopefully you'll learn something out of this. If this is allegedly true, you need to learn. You cannot keep things from people when you want to be in this world. And I highly doubt that I'm the only person, hello God, that knows the tea. If you're always honest, being real, who cares, girl? It's already been a million moons already, girl, since the last uncompleted season. Like I said about Kevon and everybody else in the past, girl, shut the fuck up. Move in silence, girl. Work tirelessly. Be silent. Don't be out here in the forefront of anything. Work, 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 work. Let the naysayers shut the fuck up when you provide proof of concept, when you provide a finished season, when you provide finished work product. Okay? Stop with all this. You need to be the number one. You need to be grand. You need to be this. You need to have this and that and all this other shit. Nobody cares at the end of the day because you're only going to receive what you have been receiving anyway. And we know on your late nights and those drunken moments, you get wrapped up in your feelings and you go spewing filth towards the very people who actually want to see you fucking succeed in this life. I would genuinely support the platform if the platform supported its own platform. You don't understand. People actually care to even drop the T because they actually give a fuck. People are like me, people period, only talk about things no matter if it's with vitriol or whether it's with grace and mercy, bitch. People are speaking that way because they actually care. Your name is being brought up because they actually care. There is no crime in being human. Hello. There's no crime in telling the truth. Well, sometimes there's backlash to telling the truth, especially when a group of fake bitches are the ones doing the judgment. Hello, God. But be honest. Because if the show ever does come out, people are going to be side-eyeing the entire fuck out of the situation. Period. Moving on. Child, what y'all got to say? My sincere condolences to the past Soul and Randy. I don't watch the show. I'm not aware of the cast member, but prayers and thoughts, child, go out to the people that loved him, child, people that knew him, and obviously the person that has passed on, child. I'm so sorry to hear that. Those G-status girls need to move to Chasing Atlanta. They could move to their own platform if they had people that weren't trying to always outdo everybody else. That's what I really think it is. It comes down to, how do I continue the pristine production style of season 1? Sorry, you may not be able to capture those moments again. It's cool. Cut the camera on, record what it is you need to record, put out a good show. Let the storytelling do the job for you. Let your cast do what they were brought on to do. We don't need all of this extra fluff, bitch. We don't need all of that. That's what I hate about the gays till we do, especially the ones in Atlanta. Everybody's at extra.com. Why? That's why you are being halted in your blessings. Hello, God. That's why the doors are closed on your crusty ass, is because you're too busy trying to wow the girls. We don't need to be wowed at all. Period. I hear you. What I'm saying is the author, I'm sure, had all her ducks in a row in a completed project when she went to do her deal. Hello. Let's be honest here. I'm not finna. If you're a person like Tubi or Paramount Plus or Prime, Amazon, and all the girls, you want completed work. And again, I'm not going to go based on an old ass season like season 1. That's the only true full body of work that this particular platform has. The other season was a million years after season 1. There were too many breaks. Girl, the long ass break. Girl, please. It was a long time. And then even at this point, it's a long time. We were promised something last year. That did not come. We were promised something in the end of last year. That did not come. We were promised something this year. That was a full-on alleged lie to stall the kids. We are not that invested. Do you really think that we would hold it against you if you just would have told the truth from the beginning? Girl, I don't have enough footage. Girl, I lost footage. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I done lost the zest for life for this shit. Keep on. Hello. The need to try to keep up with the Joneses is why there's a lack. Period. Justin who? I don't even know who Justin is, girl. Not to mention the content of season 2 with the racism and shenanigans, child. Yeah, that was a lot too. That was a lot. Y'all were pushing the needle of life on that shit. Stop making excuses and say nothing until it's finished. Ain't the fucking man. Oh, and let's talk about Quran real quick because I'm kind of over the whole KO thing. I'm quite sure I'm going to get hit up, girl, later on. I don't give a fuck. Just come with respect, bitch. That's all I ask. So let's get into this real quick before I get out of here. So Quran, I actually have nothing to say about Quran. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like that's neither here nor there. Another delusional queen who thinks that they're supposed to be somewhere they're not. I only got nothing for her. Girl, you're working for the person that stole your concept, that stole your show, girl. How does that feel? That's what I want to know. How does that feel? You're being put on by the person who stole your shit. So I'll say that. Um, Reese G has said, girl, that she has a new name. She's no longer, what was it, a Reese G production or whatever that shit was called. She canceled that. Girl, these hoes don't know what they're doing. Then something called Revoice, which I think is a horrible name. But I get it. When I hear Revoice, like lift every voice and sing till I don't know why I get religious vibes when I hear Revoice. But I kind of get probably, okay, we're going to do a redo of whatever the fuck. But anyway, this show is The Retreat. Now, mind you, we were supposed to get The Retreat last year, and then it retreated, and here we are with The Retreat. Okay? Will I be watching? I already told y'all I'm not really feeling any web series like that. I may give the first episode a watch, but I'm not really invested like that. I'm just really not. But I did want to give Reese some flowers, girl. Good job for seeing shit through. Good job for seeing things through, finishing something. I'm here for it. I knew that big lofty announcement, oh, you're just going to be gone. No, you're meant for this in some capacity. No matter my feelings, no matter my opinions and statements about your ass, bitch. This is the realm in which you're supposed to be in. Okay? So it is good to see you coming back and doing these things. I find it weird that you make the announcement right after the announcement of the season 4 of Chasing Gallus. I believe this is a good marketing tool if this is your intention, because we all know that Reese G's name is synonymous with the Chasing reality brand, more specifically the Chasing Gallus franchise. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I'm not playing those trailers on that. I think the thing was like 2 seconds long, child, and all we got to see was bitches standing next to a cabin. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time on that. But shout out to Reese, though. I am praying for everybody's endeavors to actually come to fruition. I'm praying that everybody gets what they want out of the work they're putting in and putting out. Completed tea, okay? It's Friday the 13th. I guess is playing Jason. YB is on the throne right now. I'm just saying though, like I may have left the realm of web reality, but I'm telling you right now, I'm very still connected. My feet are planted, bitch, in the foundation of things, and people do talk to me. People do give me things, and I pick and choose what I feel, to talk about. But I had to just talk about that because KL, shame on you. Karan, shame the fuck on you. Let me tell y'all something. You will not steal nothing from me, bitch, and then try to hire me on to co-produce or to be a whoever the fuck for a show that I know for a fact you stole from me. You crazy. You're crazy. Right, he has always been a good producer. When he has to be in front of and behind the camera, that's when the issues show up. That is so true. That is so true. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Child, not Reese will always be a toxic person. We can ask bitches to change all day long, but after a while, when a bitch hasn't changed, not saying that we have to accept people for who they are. Well, we do in a way, but we really don't either. It's just like, girl, that's Reese, bitch. I mean, that's Reese, child. I guess she says take it or leave it. You the main reason most of us F with these web reality series now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, now time to get your
And
ass off that
Dario
shit, man.
and Dario ripping
Get
off
your ass off
two
that.
of Reese's shows and trying to repackage them on Chasing Reality. Stop. Oh, you know what? You're right though. Oh, I didn't think about that. The group chat shit. The group chat shit. Damn, that didn't do either well, child. I'm sorry. I saw the views on that shit, and I was like, wow, like. But then again, you'll never know until you try. And again, not everything should always be about the numbers, but these are major platforms that are trying to go somewhere. So I guess for them, the numbers will always mean something. No, it is not, Joshua. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. That trailer appeared to be different than people that were King Pain and them. I'm sure it was something different. You know, she had to add something that was current to it. You couldn't have given us some old ass last year promo. You'd have, something that we didn't get a chance to see, but was still in your camera roll. You know. Mm. Yes, it is, Lex. That's him. Dario, I saw that already. You the man, yes, man, honey. That trailer appeared to be there. Yes, saw that too. Right, producer. KL is not that invested in it because he's not getting paid. If that's the case, just end the show or pass it to the other producer. And that makes me think about this too. Didn't that bitch have the nerve to say that he had a silent investor that pushed and fluffed a lot of money into the goddamn platform? So therefore, this season should be niche skeet. Okay, girl, please. This the lies for me though. The silent investor was really PPP loan. Let's just tell the truth. Girl, that's the silent investor because it has to be silent because the girls found out you got a PPP. And then this is, I'm just fucking around. I don't know if that man got a PPP loan. I'm just saying though. I'm just making a funny child, okay? Like, whatever. Let me not say that. I don't want to put stuff on people, child. They'll take that shit as gold. They gonna splice this shit up, clip it out. Next thing you know, hoes gonna be trying to come for me. I ain't got time for that. Yeah, I haven't seen either of those either, Abby. Yeah, I haven't seen those shows. Not that I'm just again, I just don't I haven't been really on real shows lately. Like I've been really watching shit on Prime and shit. Like I really like shows and movies. I'm not really into reality TV like that, to be honest with you. The only reason I ever got into this lane is because I finally had a chance to see, LGBT representation in the form of it looks like mainstream type of vibes. There's a chasing reality, let's just tell the truth, when it comes to their production quality and things of that nature. And that first season of G Status, minus several people from that cast, child, okay? It was really good to see those things. Ooh, Yellowstone. Tell me how that is. I just got finished watching, what is that, girl. What's the name of that show? With Billy Bob Thornton. He plays an attorney. I forgot the name of the show. It's really good though. I think there's like 3 or 4 seasons. I forget the name of it though. Dallas, but 1,000 times. I started on season 2. That show is the mother effing truth. It's Dallas, but 1,000 times intense. Okay, I'll get into it. I'll put it on my list because I am looking for new shit to watch. Because child, Netflix ain't put no new shit up yet. Amazon Prime is slow to touch. But this month is the month for some new shit. Disney Plus is Disney Plus, child. There's not really much over there. What's the other one? HBO Max is where The Last of Us is. I'm kind of over the whole, like, I gotta wait a whole week for episodes because, bitch, no. I need all my episodes to be out at the same time. But The Last of Us got me in a grip right now. So, did you know that The Last of Us is actually based on a game? Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was, but bitch, let me girl, KO Allen. Hold on, bitch. Fucking girl, someone is trying to put something on me, and I'm gonna tell y'all hoes right now. I have my crystals, bitch. I have my motherfucking tarot cards, girl. I have my motherfucking everything, bitch. I am spiritually guarded, and I will wear y'all hoes the fuck out. Spiritually, physically, bitch, mentally, bitch. Don't play with me. I know what y'all trying to do in the ether of life. You're trying to tear me down, bitch. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. Girl, they out here putting roots on a bitch. Every time, it never fails. Think about it. Every time I talk about Lauren England, something fucking happens. Remember last time my fucking tapestry felt, as soon as I said her name, bitch, shit went crazy. That one time I was talking about, I forgot who I was talking about. Remember that fucking fly just attacked me on live, child? Someone, Dion, shout out to Dion. He screen recorded that shit and sent it to me a couple months back, and it was just so hilarious, child. You just, that was so funny. I wonder if I can find that clip. Let me see. That was funny. Do I have it? Oh, actually, I think it's in my messages. That shit was funny, though. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, it never fails, child. I'm always being supernaturally attacked. Think about it. When you speak truth and justice, girl, that's when the opposition tries to bring you down. Damn, do I have it? It might be in my other phone, actually. Girl. Hold on, what is that? Oh no, that's an image. Anyway, girl, I don't know if I can find this shit, but that shit was hilarious. Those were a part of that live, y'all probably remember it, child. Okay, where's Travis at? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It won't work, no weapon formed against me. Yes. Shout out to Travis, also known as Bishop. Um, I forgot his name. Bishop Hammond. Damn, I did not know we messaged like that. Jesus. Where is that damn video? Okay, never mind. Okay, I guess I don't have it. Anyway. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I love and appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this live. Again, shout out to Wuda Lee. Shout out to Markel. Shout out to Reese G Honey. Shout out to KL. Girl. Shout out to all of these people in their platforms. May God continue to bless you, okay, and never stress you, okay? And hopefully that you guys remember that health is wealth, bitch. Do I have anything coming up? I have a few things that I'll be doing, some videos and things of that nature. I come when I come, okay? And I do appreciate all of you. Lex, Kat, Evie, Denny Upkins, Joshua, everyone that has came through to bless. If I didn't name you, please don't take that, the wrong way, okay? You know I love y'all. Everybody, okay? BB, everybody, okay? All of everyone. Spicy Original, hey baby. Everybody. I love y'all. And that's all I have. Thank you guys again. I really do appreciate you guys. Until next time, again, be blessed, never stressed. Remember that health is wealth. And yeah, bye.